Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Briggs. This is my dad, Brett.
Hello.
We're the two owners of Miles Pellet Stoves, bringing you all another pellet stove review. And so, if you guys have been following, we've been doing a lot of the different repair videos for this England Stoveworks Smart Stove. I think I said it right?
Yes, you did.
All right. This is supposedly the last video in the series, and what we like doing near the end, once we've kind of gone through the stove, we like doing the whole review process. So in this video, what it's going to consist of is my dad going through the stove. We're going to walk you through a little bit how to use it. And then also we'd like to do kind of a burn. Well, not kind of. We're going to do a
test burn.
A test burn, thank you. I was trying to find the right words, but you get it. We're going to fire up. You can see how it is. And yeah, just give you that good all-around look around for this stove from the comforts of your home or wherever you're seeing this video.
I think it's really cool. You know, we like to do the 360 to kind of show you the simplicity of the stoves that are being engineered and produced today. But this smart stove here is a little bit older. It's got a little curvature to the door. The newer one's more of a squared off front door. But pretty much the same, but we're going to run through it. And I really like it. We like to do the test burn, because you can see reality. How does this thing burn? What does the flame look like?
It's not a CGI flame.
Yeah.
No, we don't got the budget for that.
No, we're not money grabbers. We're going to show you exactly what it is. So if you like it, great. If you don't, well, okay, we get it. There's other ones you can choose from for you, your friends, and your family. So let's rip it apart and show you the England Stoveworks Smart Stove.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, friends, here we are with the England Stoveworks Smart Stove. So a couple of key things that a lot of people are very interested in knowing is the hopper size. How many pellets go into here? So we don't have a ginormous load in here, but the capacity is 120 pounds. So there you go. They say that this stove is supposed to heat up to 2,200 square feet, up to. So look at your house, the high ceilings, different walls, things like that, up to 2,200 square feet. So it's kind of, I think that's, running it on pretty much high most of the time. The keywords are up to. And I tell you, I think, so you don't have to overwork the stove. In this stove or any other one, pellet stove, maybe 1,500 square feet is kind of the safe zone. We're not going to use a lot of pellets. You don't have to overwork it. So there you go. So, price point. We've seen these out here. Well, this is 2025. Oh, Brett. Okay, here it goes. $21.99. That's what they're retailing for. So if you like it, great. If you don't, there's others. But that's the price. And you may see a $50 or $100 variance if you look on the internet, but do your research. So we've done a series on this as far as repairs, and overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the stove overall. The price point is okay. I'll keep it at that. Here's the handle that opens up the door. One thing, it sticks out a little too far, in my opinion, but it is what it is. The welds could be better, but they're good. So when you open up the door, like so, there's your internals. So they do give you a really, really nice gasket here around the door. This one here was hardly even used, but it's in very good condition. So if I get down here, Briggs, this is your firewall. So you can see a couple of rust spots because this one was sitting in somebody's garage for a few years. So you won't really see all this. It'll be black or kind of a little bit maybe at a V shape of burnt marks. Here, this is the flame deflector. I really don't see this too much on too many stoves, but this flame deflector just pulls out like so. So there's two nipples here that go into one hole and two holes. So I'm gonna set that aside. And then this is the burn pot. So the burn pot, let's look at it, Briggs. This is pretty crusty, but it's been sitting a while. So I do like the welds. I think it's pretty well put together. And so this is the burn pot. This is obviously where your pellets drop, and this is where the airflow comes up through these holes on the bottom. And that accelerates the flame, and you should get a pretty good flame. But I say should. We'll know in a minute when we do a test run, or what? Is it a test run?
Demonstration burn?
Or demonstration. But we're going to show you reality.
How heavy is that burn pot? Is it pretty stout?
I think it's pretty stout. I mean, we could just drop it. I mean, it's not going to break. I mean, it's pretty solid. I mean, in comparison to a lot of others, it's pretty darn good. So, again, the back hole here coincides with, can you see it, Briggs? Or I need a flashlight? Right here is where the igniter is. Do I need my flashlight, son?
Sure, why not?
Okay, let's do it. Bonus. Get out the Nebo. Right there.
Ah, yeah, that's a good view.
This is your igniter. So when you put this burn pot in, you want to make sure that the big hole there goes backwards like this. So it should just sit in here nicely. How does it? Yep, it does pretty well. So I like that. Nice sturdy burn pot. I'm going to put this flame deflector on it. I'm not really used to these, but that's the way this was engineered. So I'm going to just put those back in the two holes like that. And I guess the flame is going to hit here and go up straight. We'll see what happens. So we'll close the door. Now we open up the side panels so you can see the internal components. You look at our other videos too, the repair videos, which could be very, very helpful to you, your friends, your family. So look at this. Briggs?
What's up?
What has happened in 20 years? Simplicity. I mean, when you look at this.
Yeah, you got all the words tonight.
This
Not enough caffeine on my end.
there's nothing to it. I mean, here's the main power cord that comes in, and your wire harness that goes to your components. This is your vacuum switch here. We did a video on that. Here is your auger motor, which drives the auger shaft, which brings the pellets up, 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 and then they drop into that burn pot I just showed you. This is the convection room air fan. So this will rotate clockwise and blow the air up through these channels, up, up. If I can show them, Briggs. And the hot air will come out here into your dwelling. So there you go. Let's go over to the other side. This is simplicity. These stoves, I tell you, oh my goodness, I mean, what's left? Got a little dust here, but this is your exhaust fan. So your exhaust fan will draw air into the burn pot, which accelerates your flame. Also, if you look back here, Briggs, this is where you do your 3-inch vent pipe. So this fan will also exhaust the bad air out. If you go horizontally, vertically, look at your manual, look at your specs, do it right. The less curves, the better. Good golly, son.
What about the temperature sensor in the control modules?
Where is it?
Oh, we're up here. We got the brains up here.
Well, we'll get to that. I'm just trying
sorry.
to figure out here because I cannot believe how simple these stoves have become. And when people spend so much money and save so much money for a stove, it's like, you got to be kidding me. This is like, I'm just looking at a couple of things here. This is simplicity. Here's the other thing, the last thing that I missed. Right here, folks, where my hand is, and these two white wires, this is your igniter. So we did a video on that and how to replace that, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So very simple to exchange your igniter because your igniter will go out sooner or later. So we have showed you how to take these panels off and how to change your igniter. That's all there is to it. This is a pretty good stout stove. Let's see, let's do it. That's okay because it doesn't get hot back here. It gets hot here, forward and the front. And like I did on the side panels here, which I really do like, they didn't skimp. These side panels are really solid. This is good gauge steel. So kudos to them for that, England Stove Works. So up here, this will be your control module here and your control board, both all in one. We did a video on this, very simple to replace. And they aren't super expensive, but the easiest, I think, what do you think, the easiest ones to replace?
I don't know about the easiest, but it's not bad. So if they're interested, they can see the video.
Yeah, I think
pretty straightforward.
You know, this one here, and you look at some of Hearth and Home's tall stoves, you know, like the Quadrifiers old heatilators. I mean, those are pretty easy to replace the control board. But this one here is pretty simple here. But these are plastic hinges here. And they're pretty stout, but this doesn't take too much. You just want to lift it up and down. And right here, friends, this is a safety switch. Right here. So this lid needs to be down in order for the auger to distribute pellets, because if this is up, it won't distribute pellets. It is a safety feature. So this is one thing to look at in the event that your pellets are not dropping. Look at this switch. It could be faulty. So there it is. It's pretty basic. Briggs going to show you some of the controls.
Real quick, show them where the temp sensor is.
Did I forget that?
Yeah, where is
oh
it
my
at?
gosh.
There's one last
it's
thing.
like Briggs comes over like at 10 o'clock every night. Let's do a video. And I'm old, but oh well, let's do it. Okay, friends, this wire in the back of this smart stove, this is called a room sensing probe. So it detects the temperature of the room. So when you use your control board, you can set it, let's say Briggs, 75 degrees. The stove will run up to 75 degrees, then settle down, and then ramp up again based on the temperature setting, or you can go to the manual mode. So here, Briggs is going to show you how to use this smart stove control board, and then we're going to do a test burn. But hey, let's wait for a second. I know it's a hassle. Help us grow the channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll have more videos for you, your friends, and your family. Thank you.
All right, so we're just gonna go over the basics of this control panel to get you started. Now, a lot of these boards, you can make it as complicated as you want or as simple as you want. But for this case, I'm just gonna try to keep it simple. So, you only got about 4 buttons on this control panel, which is nice. You got your up and down arrow, you got your on and off arrow. Right now, it ain't gonna do nothing because we don't have it plugged in. So Dad, why don't you plug it in? We'll have them see what it's gonna look like.
Okay, I'll plug it in. There we go.
So when you have it plugged in, it's gonna do its startup, smart stove, small diagnostic, there you go. When you first want to turn it on, you're gonna go over here, press this on button. It's gonna give you this message. Catch that? It's pretty much saying, did you clean your burn pot? And if you want to confirm it, you just hold this on button. So this thing will come on periodically, every now and then. If you want to get very specific, you can check out the manual. What's nice about all pellet stoves is, I would say virtually almost all pellet stoves, you can easily find the virtual version of the manual online if you just search name, model, and all that, and they're free. It's kind of nice. So if you don't have the manual with you, or you lost it, or it didn't come with the used one that you bought, no worries. You can easily get one online. So we're going to press and hold on. And right here, it's going. So we got a temp range of 65. You can adjust this, and this is the automatic mode. Well, like my dad said, if you want it at 75, it's going to run, start, do it at 75.
Because it goes with that room sensing probe wire in the back, right?
Exactly. It just works just like a thermostat. Another thing too, if you hit both the up and down arrows simultaneously or at the same time, now you're on manual mode. So when you do on manual mode, you can adjust the heat level. So this will keep going on that said level until you'd hit the off button. Hit the off button, it's going to go in the shutdown sequence. So for these purposes, those are kind of the basics, and then you're going to see the full run on the next scene. You got anything else to say, Dad?
No, pretty simple. I like it.
All right, everyone. Now we're going to go for the test burn.
It's a test burn.
It's finally the test burn. We had some bloopers doing this, but you know what? This should be the final one for you guys to see. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna be turning this on. You're gonna be seeing it start up, and we got more of a speed up process, thankfully to technology, that, well, so you don't have to sit there all day. But yeah, basically that's what we're gonna do. So you ready?
Agreed. So he's going to turn the on button on. We're going to see the pellets drop out into the burn pot. We're going to wait a little bit, and after the burn pot gets about halfway full, the igniter will get super hot, and then it'll circulate air. Pretty soon you'll see a little smoke and then ignition and flame. So now, before we step away, look at that round circle there. That is the tube where the pellets are going to come out. Watch. See that? We'll do it one more time. Hold it. Hold it. It's rotating.
The patience game.
Yeah, it is patient, but it works good. So you just wait, and then the pellets will start coming out through. There they go. We'll wait one more time. So the initial startup takes a little bit of time. They all vary based on the make and model of the stove that you do purchase, but we'll see how fast this one starts and burns. Enjoy the show. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's back away.
All right, everyone, that's it. That's all that we got for you. Here we see the walk around, the 360 view. You saw it start up, and now you can see it running. So, Dad, why don't you explain to him kind of like the different heat levels and everything else with the flame heights? Right now we've got the convection fan going, so it's detecting heat, starting to run as normal, which is good. But, you know, what the difference what people see in reality versus, well, what they see online, what they see at trade shows, all that. Like, give them like what really to expect with the pellets.
Well, I think it's, you know, there's 5 heat levels on here. So he's got it on heat level 3. And on this particular stove, right in front here, as I described, there is a flame deflector. So behind that is the burn pot. So the pellets are distributed out in increments. And they burn, depends on your pellets. The brand of the pellet is, to me, is key. You want a really, really good, dense burr pellet, or in your country, maybe a different type of wood. But it will burn hotter and faster, less ash. But what we've seen in a lot of these stoves, if you look here, you will see some of the ambers, it's sawdust that's just burning off. And then the flame will increase. Most of the time it should stay pretty well stable, a good flame like this. But pretty soon it'll die down. And this is on heat level 3. And a lot of times, you see in the pictures, it'll be on heat level 5, and there'll be this ginormous flame. You're all excited, you get home, you put it on level 2 or 3, and you don't see the ginormous flame. Or, you know, younger generation, how do they make a big flame look great on the computer?
Oh, they use technology, all the CGI, everything else.
The CGI.
I mean, you guys get it. Well, actually, not CGI anymore, it's AI.
Yeah.
Keeping up with everything. So, yeah, a lot of these days, you see stuff, even commercials, they sparkle it up, everything else. Hey, you get it. It's marketing. In reality, here you go. And, you know, reality is not a bad thing. We just really want to show you, hey, you know, this is what to expect. With pellet stoves, you're going to get that fluctuating flame height and everything else. So, but yeah, no, right now this thing is, like I said earlier, heating up. We're actually feeling the heat.
What Briggs is doing right here, where you see all these boxes, this is where that convection room air fan blows a lot of air out through this area here, a little out the side. But not much, but most of it's here. And it's nice, it'll get hotter and hotter as this box gets hotter inside here. But again, we're on level 3, and Briggs, you see the flame kind of go up and down, up and down. And to me, on this model, I like the stove overall, but the flame It's pretty sporadic. What do you think? I mean,
Well, really, you got that deflector there. If you want more of that ambiance, I guess in theory you could take that off, and if you want to see more of the flame.
well,
but-
if you do, and it's a good point, it's probably there for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Probably it's the
More likely for the
flame's going to
glass.
come towards the glass. I
Which-
tell you. Okay, so the stove is still going on level 3, and you can see the ambers, which are pieces of sawdust, and the flame is still behind this flame shield here. I call it flame shield, but the flame's behind it, and it will kind of fluctuate up and down, up and down. And Briggs, you know, at one point above the chute there where the pellets come out, that flame was up, and all of a sudden it's tapered down. And so, in reality, with this flame shield here, I don't know if it's good or bad, it's the way it was designed, but you really can't see that much of the flame so far.
No, yeah, and so, yeah, I mean, people can do what they want, but yeah, it definitely has that purpose right there. You want to see more flame, more of its intended purposes. We recommend just follow what they say on there, so you have the best performance, but also safety too.
Well, I think so too.
And
I mean,
also-
here,
Real quick, keep your flashlight. Maybe they can see a little bit of that thing. All right, they can see a little orange. Try that flashlight, see if they can see.
a little orange, you don't even see a flame here.
There you go.
What? You see more of this? Good
It's
golly.
it's just the point. But yeah, no,
But it is,
it
but
does that adjustment.
But you're right, Briggs. I mean, it is putting out some good heat here. The fan is I can feel the hot air here.
Yeah.
And so it's blowing the hot air out into your room. However, like Briggs's word ambiance, you don't see too much of the flame. And we're on level 3. And a lot of people run their stoves on level 1, level 2. We're on 3. Now, if we went to 4 or 5, you can do that, but to us, it's overworking your stove. Now and then you may need immediate heat to do that. So so far, as we did a lot of repairs on this stove, we looked at the gauge of the steel in the stove, we looked at the simplicity of the control panel, but Briggs, the flame is not really exciting. If you want to see flame, I'm a little disappointed with that. And the other thing, the noise level, the fans seem to be a little noisier.
We should have a caveat. I mean, we do have the panels off, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
to get the most like quiet pellet stove out there, you gotta spend lots of money.
Well,
Lots.
I think so. I think in this category, if you were looking at the England Stoveworks Smart Stove, I like the engineering of it. I do like the auger motor assembly. I think that we did a video on it. I think it's stout. It's well built. This whole thing is.
Well, replacing most of the parts on here is actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
There's some stoves, it's like, well, that's take an afternoon. But here, they did engineer this well for replacing. So it is technician and DIY friendly to replace stuff.
I agree. See it fluctuated. So here we're rambling on.
Now it's got more flame.
So now we got the flame. So how long will that last? It may get a lot larger and it may scale down, but it's putting out a lot of heat.
And I think this is good for the people to see. You saw it in the beginning, when starting, flame kind of fluctuates down, fluctuates back up. It's reality. That's what we like showing people.
So I'll just quiz you. So
Quiz me.
I
didn't study.
I think in this DIY pellet stove arena, if you looked at the England Stoveworks Smart Stove, what are 2 others that the consumer may or they can compare to this one?
Well, I mean, a number of these stoves starting to go into this similar thing. We got the Pelpro, the PP130. We also have
The what? The
the.
Pelpro PP130.
So
Good
that-
gracious.
So there you go.
Briggs is tired. But anyway, the Pelpro PP130 and
That's pretty similar. Then we got Comfort Built. They also got the HP42. It's got one of the similarities as well. Another one too, heat-elators. Heat-elators are actually kind of similar to this too. It's
Well-
got the taller,
if you can find a used one. See,
Yeah.
they don't make the heat-elators anymore, so you go to the quadrifiers. And
Oh yeah, they did train you up a little bit, so over time.
It's okay, but I think, this, and I think it was great, Briggs, that England Air Stoveworks.
Wait, hold on, it's a bit above. All right, you're good.
England,
Hollywood.
England Stoveworks Smart Stove, and check out the Pellet Pro PP130. They're pretty tricky to use. We've done a boatload of videos, and we'll do more on that model. It's still a pretty good stove. And then look at the ComfortBuilt HP42, and then the ComfortBuilt HP22. I think those are like some good things that you can just do your research on the internet, or you can give us a call or email. We'll help you out with your shopping.
Or you can check the rest of our videos. We do like trying to expand our library, and so yeah, I mean that's basically it. I think we're deviating a little bit, but overall, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys gleaned something from it. If it's the right stove for you, great. If not, that's okay. Keep on browsing out there, and hopefully you guys can find the right one for you.
Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one.
All right, thanks guys.